What's up guys, Presley Yong here, back for a video. After 1 month of the beta, Apple has finally officially released the iOS 14.4 to all iPhones that supports iOS 14, which is for iPhone 12 Pro Max, the one that I got it, down to the iPhone 6s and also 6s Plus, alongside with the iPhone SE. Also, if you want to talk about other models, obviously iPhone 7, 7 Plus, 8, 8 Plus, iPhone 10, iPhone 10s, 10s Max, 10R, 11, 11 Pro, 11 Pro Max, and all the iPhone 12 models. They all supported iOS 14. In the end, certain models don't support the features it has, certain models support the features that. But because of Pro Max, there are a lot of features inside they can talk about it. So let's get into it. So number one is that every time when you update a great new software, certain times Apple will actually update the modem, which is actually your mobile, or when you turn on the 4G, 3G, which means that it help you get better reception on the device. Obviously, I cannot show you what's the model number, because when I scroll down the model number, there will be the serial number and also the IMEI number. So as one time, and when I talk about the iOS 14.3 that time, I had to scrap the video and restart it again, because I always want to do everything all at once. I don't want to just edit videos and do that thing, because sometimes it just takes some time, and I believe that I can do with it only one time. But I can show you the build number. Simple. You go to settings, general, about, and you click here. Not this. When you click here, it's 18D52. So this one is the new build number. Now those people who are actually running on the RC release candidate or GM version, of course us you will not get the update, because it's actually the same build number as the official release. Now, how do you update this device? If you are not on public and you're also not on developer beta, then you can just go here, general, in settings, general, and software update. And when it loads, it will show 14.4 up there. And of course, this one, because I will install it, that's why it doesn't prompt me to do. And you can go automate updates. You can go click this to open, and then it will actually automatically install it. And then they will just ask you to install, so you can save some time. I'm now now one of the features in this device is that now can support all smaller barcode. So what does it mean? It means that, let's say you're on in the camera, and then let's say you go in camera, and then when you just turns on, and then when you're trying to see the small barcode, you tap on it, and then it starts to recognize that that is a small barcode, and you can access to the web page or maybe some kind of online purchases. So you don't have to zoom in and make it bigger, so it's sometimes annoying, or you have to go in and then scan it. But finally you got this feature, so everyone's waiting for it, and I know, oh yeah, it's a great feature. I think most of the time that you don't have to zoom in just to scan the barcode. You can at least you can add small icons and then click the camera, which is also great. The next feature is headphone safety. In the sound and haptic option, and then go headphone safety, you finally have a reduced loud sound on inside, and also headphone notification. And in between, if you're using car stereo or everything, you can identify which Bluetooth you're using. Let's say using car stereo, using the earphones like the AirPods, and also headphones, which is the AirPod Max. I don't own this thing, so I cannot replicate this system, so unfortunately. There's one new feature is the home pod. If you those who own HomePod or Mini, or the HomePod, normal HomePod, or I think it's HomePod Mini, and then when you move it near to it, there's a prompt up there saying that it's connected, or you put in the sound. And I cannot replicate it. I don't own those devices. It's not available in this country, so I cannot replicate. But that's a good feature that Apple that add in the system. And the next thing is that it's not a feature, but I think it's more on third-party repairs. Is that, oh, where's the camera section? Just give me a sec. I just need to find the camera. There we go. So they say in this camera section, there will be a section, and that you will say is that if you let's say if you change the camera, this triple camera from the third party, this when you update to 14.4, the phones recognize that this is the ingenuine, not genuine camera replacement. Even it switch between this new iPhone, it has to reprogram by Apple with a feature, because they don't want to change like just change, and then people thought that using a very cheap camera replacement that will also ruin the portrait lighting, and also they ruin the portrait A system inside the iPhone, and which is actually in odd. I don't This is the first time Apple does this on all models, but because the time when the phone launched and there's one YouTuber actually try to do it, and then he said at the camera's jam, and then Apple actually knows this. I think Apple probably knows this issue. That's why they released this feature, so that probably the camera will be still usable, but it just says not genuine. So I think Apple actually know this, and then try to make it that you can still repair it, but it's better repair from them and then reprogram the system. Now the next one that they fix it is the camera. If you're using HDR photos when you take it I think they fix something in on it. I can go to photos. Let me give me a sec. Okay, there we go. We got it. So it says that image artifacts could appear in HDR taken with iPhone 12 Pro. Oh, so it means that they already fixed the image artifacts. So what it means is that when you take a picture, there's some kind of weird blue color thing just appear on the image, which is kind of odd, but I think Apple's finally fixed it. I haven't tried it, but I know it will already fix this issue. My one's 12 Pro Max, not the regular 12, but I think 12 is referring to both models, so it's a good thing that they fix it. They also fixed the keyboard, which means that when you type something in out, they actually fix, let's say your keyboard is English, but suddenly they just switch to Chinese without telling you about it. And also key suggestion, when you click it finally shows properly, which is also a good thing inside the Apple features. And of course, it also fixed enabling switch control. I don't use switch control accessibility to prevent people from making phone calls. I think they fixed it. I don't use it, so I can replicate this thing. Let me just focus it. Also, typing delay has been fixed, and also fitness widget may not display outdated FTA data. Yes, it happens to me right here in the activity. It doesn't update properly, but 14.4 it finally follows, and then it just like instant. It just update it, and even the screen time also working as well, so it's good. And this one there's a glitch, but that's why it can be fixed actually. Hey, and should you update iOS 14.4? Of course, that's recommended. But 14.4 does not fix one thing, and that is the green tint issue and yellow tint issue, where people are still facing it. For me, I didn't feel anything, probably because I was in a light room. That's why I cannot replicate this thing. Or maybe I turn on the phone at times only during the morning, so that's why I do know about it. Now, of course, it's recommended to install. It doesn't matter you own iPhone 12 Pro, iPhone 11, iPhone 10. It's all must be installed. And also, our 12 Pro users, for those image artifacts, it's recommended to install on the device, including iPhone 12, and also below models. If you want a smaller barcode scan, yes, there you are, 14.4. Go install it. Go ahead and enjoy while scanning those barcodes. And of course, the should you install all on the iPhone 6s and SE, because many people are skeptical on the software side that the battery drops very fast. Because some people talk about it that you should not install iOS 14.4 well on it, but I feel that you should install it. And because iPhone 12 Pro, you can see the battery percentage is not there. You scroll and show the battery percentage, and if you feel that this is very annoying, just go to settings, go to battery, and just turn off the battery percentage if you don't want to look at it. Yeah, it's recommended not to do. Yeah, if you feel very annoying, the battery percent give you some very concern, switch it off. Just see that thing going down, not like seeing percentage down, which give you almost, it's like I don't like this phone. And then of course, in the battery, let's go battery, and then we go battery health. It's 200%, which is still good, because this phone is only 3 months old, which means that it's impossible you will drop to 99. You will drop to 99, I think it's after 1 year or something. In all, it depends how you use the phone. Let's say I don't play games, then yeah, then this one will still last me up to 5 years or 4 years. As even you do have to change the phone. This phone is always very good. Do mine about 60 hertz. And yeah, and then of course that's about it. And of course, the wallpaper I'm using right now is the Valorant Ignition. If you want to do it, I can give you a link down on below on how where to get this wallpaper. I'll try my best to find back this this wallpaper, and I'll put the link to it. And when you do a link to it, you remember you must click is the smartphone, and then you, which is phones, and then down there you just, there's two resolution. One is the 1920 1080p, that one's only for the LCD. If you are OLED that supports it, then get the 4K one because that one supports on it. So yeah, that's about iPhone 12 Pro Max on iOS 14.4. This is official, no RC candidate, no Gold Master. You can go to hop onto software update and install it. So yeah, that's about it. Be sure to subscribe to my channel, turn on notification bell, and of course I'll see you in the next video.